Good afternoon once again, fellow traders. So I did enter 2 trades today. I was unable to send these because I was away from this platform. However, I would really want to explain these trades because they're instant. They were orders that were placed. It was not instant market execution where you buy now or sell now, like I usually send the signals in the group. So these trades were no, there were 2 trades. One of them was a buy position and the other one was a sell position, and we were able to rack about 2,600 pips or so in total. So let me just briefly explain what we have here. Okay, the first trade was entered somewhere around this position, and price, as you can see, after that it immediately went up, which was a good thing. I'll explain this. The green area that you're seeing here is what we call FTRTB. Okay, usually some people would want to enter this FTRTB, but this FTRTB is just so close to this zone here, and it wouldn't make a very good or strong FTRTB for price to bounce back. So for this trade, actually, I just placed an order just right above here. Then the stop loss was somewhere around here, which we could see it was about let's see how many pips that we'd risk. Okay, which you could see we're risking about 200 pips or so, and the possible gain out of that was 1,600 pips. So no, not bad at all, not bad. So this trade, I had just placed an order right here. Then after placing an order, I had a feeling, not I had a feeling actually, I knew that it would bounce back off of this position, and that is why I exited the trade. I'll explain why, because immediately after this, I entered a sell position for price to go down. So I'll explain why later on, why I expected price to bounce back off the position. So for this one, just after entering the trade, I even left and I went away from the platforms MT5 only to find that the price was somewhere around this position, which was a good thing. Then for the sell position, which I think I'll show a screenshot. I must have taken a screenshot before hitting the take profit. For the sell position, immediately when the buy position was exited and backed the profit, then we entered the sell position to go down. For this one, we were risking about let's see how many pips that is. Okay, for this one we're risking about 300 pips, and the possible gain out of that was, let's see how many pips, because I think the take profit was somewhere around here. So 1,000 pips. So not bad at all. It's over our 1 to 3 to 1 risk reward ratio. So for this one, the reason why I exited that trade there and entered the sell immediately was, let's see if we could go to the higher time frame. Okay, fantastic. It is the higher time frame. So this is H1. When you go back in time, you see that at some point price tried its best to break through this zone. So it was just consolidating. There was a ton of sell orders and a ton of buy orders as well, which made price directionless. Was consolidating. It did try to break through, but it continued with a consolidation, and finally the sellers won and went down. So this creates an area of significance for us. Okay, and we make sure that we look for this area next time when the price reaches this zone. It will be an area of interest for us, because we can highly benefit from that. So if this price here was able to go back and actually touch this zone, would have taken advantage of this, but price didn't, and we stayed patient. So this was the whole Friday, and then Friday we didn't actually enter a good trade. This was the whole Friday. Going back to today now, when price finally broke here and went for this, we had the feeling from this that we had the same area that we're talking about is a strong area, an area of interest, and price would touch that zone. If it touches, it would immediately bounce back because of the ton of buy pressure that this zone had. So from here, we actually just placed an order and we left. So everything was executed automatically. We placed an order just right around here and placed a stop loss here, and it went up, took the profits. Then immediately here there was an order. After taking the profits, entered another sell position. There was a stop loss there. Then the take profit was here. So let me go back to the M15 to explain the stop loss. The stop loss, as you see a few moments from now, was just somewhere around here. This again goes back to the main concept I was trying to explain. this is an area of sensitivity for us. Very good area, an area of interest. So if price comes here, the chances of it breaking this and going to the downside were very slim. So it was most likely going to go up, considering how strong this area was and how strong the price left this same zone. So based on that, we decided to not risk it, and we placed the stop loss just right here where the price is. And as you can see, it's actually struggling to break, going to the downside. So if I could just show you briefly about these positions that we entered. Okay, so this was one position here, the first position, which was a buy. It was entered around 8. Then this was a sell position, 1000 pips, somewhere there. It was entered around midday, as you can see. This, no, I don't think. Okay, good. So this is a position that I was saying we're going to show immediately. So the order was just right above here. I'd moved the stop loss when I came, just so that we could play with the house's money, and this trade became risk-free. But it still went on, and as you can see, it hit a take profit just right above there. So this is what we normally try to do. The significance of this trade is that you don't necessarily per se look for candlestick formations like, pin bar sales and so on. These trades are what institutional traders, the big guys, the banks and hedge funds, use to trade. It's a high frequency kind of trading, and it doesn't necessarily need the retest and so on that we retail traders use. Not to say that there's anything wrong with that, but this is a highly profitable strategy of trading that most of these guys, big guys in the market, use. And I thought I could share these guys with you. Thank you.